Okay, the news that we're just breaking is that the Ministry of Home Affairs has now sought a report from the Karnataka government about the incident that took place in Bengaluru, where a Tanzanian girl was assaulted by an angry mob, and now the Home Ministry intervening in the matter. We have been telling you beforehand how the Ministry of External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj tweeted and expressed her deep anguish. Kamalji joins us for more on this. Kamalji, so now the MHA also joining in with the MEA and the others trying their best to, intervene in the matter and ensure that the culprits are punished.
Well, absolutely, Avantika. As far as this entire shameful incident is concerned, Ministry of Home Affairs understands very well that law and order is a state subject. But what is more important is that there have been allegations that Karnataka police had deliberately delayed this entire process of taking action. There was a delay in taking action against the perpetrators of crime. And that is how even a foreign national was involved. They are seeking a report onto what is the action which was taken by the Karnataka police. The Karnataka government would really have to answer. But remember, many a times reminders are being sent. There is also a question about sensitivity in this particular case. Remember, the Ministry of External Affairs, Sushma Swaraj, has already not only spoken to the Karnataka Chief Minister, but has also demanded action against the perpetrators. Rahul Gandhi has also jumped into the fray. So it was only logical for Home Ministry and Home Ministry's Centre State Division to seek a report and ask as to what and how this entire incident really took place.
So is it because of, the Congress Vice President intervening into the matter? Because this incident is rather shameful for the Indian government, isn't it? Because the Prime Minister has been working so hard on the country's foreign policy by making so many trips abroad and, strengthening relations with countries abroad. And here, these are foreign students who have been targeted.
Well, absolutely. This is not the first time that Bangalore has been in news, whether it is regarding northeastern people. But here is also a case about gender sensitivity. It's also about a foreign national being involved. This is obviously a case which will take turn, and this is how it's being looked into. It has a lot of sensitivities in terms of a foreign national, in terms of a woman being involved in an effort as to how this entire actual incident happened and how there were also bystanders.
Okay, Kamalji, thanks so much. Well, the Karnataka government has also come out and clarified that the attack on this lady was not a racist assault, but in fact a fallout of an altercation after this road accident that took place. Initial reports are suggesting that the woman was stripped and paraded on the streets by a group of locals in Bengaluru after they assumed that she was part of that accident in which actually a Sudanese man had run over a local woman. This incident took place on the 30th of January. But police have arrested 5 people already in connection with this case. The city police chief has also said that the victim had reported an assault but denied that she had been either stripped or paraded on the streets, and that clarification also came in by the Home Minister earlier on. Meanwhile, the High Commissioner from Tanzania has said that he wants the police to take strict action and arrest all the culprits at the earliest. He even said that the High Commission has written to the Indian government, which in turn has assured them of immediate action.
It's an incident that has shaken not just the whole of Bangalore, but whole of India, and clearly put the focus once again on the question, are Indian racists as well? I'm joined here by the High Commissioner of Tanzania, who is also the Dean of the African States, Mr. John Kizaji. So, would you say that this was really a case of mob anger, mob fury, or were these young, the young woman and her friends actually targeted because of the color of their skin?
Yeah, both could be the cases, because when an accident happens, people react differently, especially those who are very close to the deceased person. Some feel so angry that they start attacking whoever they feel has been a part of the event or the situation. So some could have reacted that way, but I believe, on the most part, people were angry because a black driver killed an Indian lady, so they felt that every black person should be punished for that event. That is my judgment.
But have you been informed of any such specific targeting of the Tanzanian or the African students in Karnataka before this, sir? Yeah. Has there been a sort of a mood?
Yeah, we have been receiving complaints. Some of them were minor, that is why they are not even known to you, because in the communities where our students live, they are at times targeted simply because they are not felt to belong to the community. So they get some small problems with the community with which they are staying there. But they are minor. That is why you don't know them. They are minor in the sense that they don't get injuries or they don't get beaten. But the harassment, has been happening. So it's a situation which has been around for quite some time. It's not new.
India Today also spoke to the student who was brutally assaulted by the mob. Let's just listen into what she had to say. She recounts the ordeal that she had to face to India Today.
That day, I was just passing around there. Then I saw my friend's car. It was throwing stones and they are starting burning it. Then I saw the policeman who was just standing there watching. I was asking him what's happening. Then he didn't say anything. One of my friends was passing. He came to take me so that I should not walk alone. While he came, they started beating him and started beating me also. We went even across the road. They're still beating us without pulling us. They even pulled I was wearing some t-shirts. They pulled it and teared it and left me open with nothing. So we had to run inside the bus. And in the bus itself, we were asking the driver to go, but he refused to leave. And then the people in the bus also started beating us and threw us outside the bus while the people outside they were waiting for us. They continued beating us until we decided to go and sit outside one of the closed shops. Right now, we are feared of every Indian around us. Because even right now, some Africans, if they go even to the petrol station, the Indians, they don't give them oil for their vehicles, even the bike, they don't give, they refuse. If we call some auto driver to come and take us somewhere, they refuse. So we're even scared to go out, we don't even know what to do.
In fact, let's just listen into what the Home Minister Rajnath Singh had to say about this incident.
This is definitely not a racial attack. This is just a response to an accident caused by the Sudanese student. I don't think Bangalore has that kind of a mindset. I don't think Bangaloreans has got that kind of a mindset.
Enquiry ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಎಂಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾರು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಂಬರ್ 1. ನಂಬರ್ 2, ಕೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಕೇಸ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 5 ಜನನ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಸ್ವರಾಜ್ ಕೂಡ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ವರದಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಚೀಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಒಂದು ವರದಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
All right, we're getting breaking news that an avalanche has been reported this morning on the northern glacier of Siachen. 10 army personnel have been trapped and rescue efforts have been mounted.
So the much-awaited Microsoft Surface Pro 4 has been launched in India. It's the most powerful machine ever, which will give you the best of the Windows 10 experience. We take a look at it and give you our first...